What a story. David Ayres comes into the game for the Carolina Hurricanes as an emergency goalie against the Leafs this weekend. Most of us probably already heard about it, but the man goes out there and claims a 6-3 victory for the Hurricanes, stopping 8 of 10 shots. And what a story it gets to be for this guy. Gets to go out there and have a chance to live a dream, play a game in the NHL. Not only do that, but do it against a team like the Maple Leafs and pick up the W. So good for him. Today we're going to see what would happen if David Ayres was the Carolina Hurricanes goalie for the entire season. And more importantly, he's going to be, yes, you guessed it, a scratch player. No, a 99 overall. So a 99 overall goalie for the Carolina Hurricanes, David Ayres. Can he bring this team to the promised land? That's the question. There's not a whole lot more doing in this video besides David Ayres. The typical Carolina Hurricanes lineup's going to be out there. A team that's pretty solid. It's been a solid team all season, a playoff contender all season. These Carolina Hurricanes, what will they do if they have a 99 overall goalie in net? That's the big question today. So we're going to go ahead and start this season up, see what these Carolina Hurricanes are all about with that 99 David Ayres in net. Here we go. Let's get this puppy a-going. The Hurricanes are going to start 6-0. Ayres is on fire early. The Hurricanes off to a 6-0 or 6-0, shall we say, season start. Still 11-3 now. Had that little losing streak in there. Not a big one, no. So they continue their winning ways, 16-3-1. Who would have thought a 99 overall goalie would have this big of an impact? I know the goalies are important. We've kind of swapped in and out goalies. Sometimes we see the, the 80 overalls do really good. Other times we see the, 85 overalls do worse than the 80 overalls, and vice versa. So it's going to be interesting to see how a team responded with a 99 overall goalie in that. But right now, the Carolina Hurricanes are responding in a big way. 37-11-2, and we still have 2 months of hockey left to play. This team might have a record-breaking season. What is the best season? Is it 63 wins? I can't think of what that 63, 64. You guys probably know what it is. Let me know down below. What is that record? Most wins in a season. I don't think they're going to quite get there, though. A little bit slower there in the month of February. But a 50-win season is amongst us. Possibly 60. Can they do it? 55, they got to win out, and they're not going to do it. It's not a big deal. 55 wins for these Carolina Hurricanes. What a season. What a start to the career of David Ayres. The 42 years young goalie killing it for the Carolina Hurricanes. And that is not the stat screen. It never is, but we always click on it for a good time here. Sebastian Aho dropped 77 points. Playing in front of his goalie. You love seeing it, right? They go out there, play well in front of the goalie. Exactly what Sebastian Aho did here. Teuvo Teravainen, same story. Seshnikov. Come on, Seshnikov. You're going to be a point per game player this year. How's Seshnikov doing from a point per game standpoint? He's chilling on a fantasy team still, and I love every bit of him. He's been a stud, but I cannot quite recall how he's doing from a point standpoint right now. He's starting though, and he's killing it. That's all that matters. Here's David Ayres though. 46 wins, 18 losses, 3 overtime losses, a 928 save percentage, and a 2.17 goals against average on the season. Definitely a guy that had a big impact on this team this season. The question is, how far can he bring it? Can he bring this team to the promised land? Can he bring these Carolina Hurricanes a much wanted Stanley Cup? It's the Florida Panthers in round 1. The Panthers be killing it lately when we come up in and doing these sims. Always in the first round. They bounced this last time. Can they do it again? We'll get 2 more games out of the way here. See how they can do. 1-1, 1-2. There we go. Florida's finding themselves up 1-2 in the series. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. We expected it. Can the goaltending stand strong here, though, for these Carolina Hurricanes? The answer appears to be no. The Carolina Hurricanes now find themselves down 3-1 in the series, getting shut out in game number 4. They are going to come back home for game 5, a must-win game for these Carolina Hurricanes if David Ayres wants to bring this team to the promised land. And there it is. They got it. You know what's big in this game? 3-1 series leads being blown. Can the Florida Panthers do that today for the Carolina Hurricanes? Let's take game 6 here and see what happens. And there it is. The game 7's gonna happen. What a big moment here. Game 7. It is Florida. It is Carolina. Only one team can advance. Thank you, Captain Obvious. No problem. Anytime. Sim period number 1. It's complete. It's 2-1 Florida early. Carolina 1 goal. Jordan Stahl, but it is not quite enough with the Trocheck and the Boyle goals for Florida. Here we go. Let's get period number 2 out of the way. Can Carolina come back? There's nothing doing in period number 2. A tight ball game going into the 3rd. Can the Carolina Hurricanes advance? Power play Panthers. Got to kill this one off if you can't. There it is. Killed the power play off and scored the goal. TVR, tying it up for these Carolina Hurricanes. It's a 5-on-4 power play, and the Canes are gonna score again. This time Teravainen, and the Florida Panthers find themselves down 1 goal in a game 7, but not for long. There she is, the game tire, Alexander Barkov. He's a tough one to stop. You can't be upset about that one, but can these Carolina Hurricanes just push 1 little goal across the board? They got 5 minutes to do it. Overtime else, we can make it happen there too. A pretty solid team here if overtime has to happen. Carolina has been all over Sergei in this period. Look at the shots in this one. 3 to about 12. Carolina was all over them. Unfortunately, 1 went in for Florida. Carolina, though, a great 3rd period. They're going to go to overtime here. Hopefully carry that momentum in and pick up the W. There's a shot by Dougie Hamilton. Ayres with the save on Conley there. 3-3, 16 minutes left in overtime. It's continuous, though. So anytime. There it is. It's Florida. Oh, boy. Florida's going to pick up the W. It's Alexander Barkov. That's it. That's tough. Florida's been tough in these sims lately. Getting past them in the 1st round. Again, it was a wild card team, the Florida Panthers were, and they upset the Carolina Hurricanes. There will be no Stanley Cup for these Hurricanes, but we have to see if David Ayres brought home the Vezina. If he didn't, I think I'd be more than shocked with the way he played this season. It was the Dallas Stars winning the Stanley Cup, but let's take a look and see how Ayres did here. What you got for CA? Hopefully a Vezina. The Art Ross went to Kucherov, so did the Hart. So no Hart for him, unfortunately. Pietrangelo, it's the Hart, right? Yeah, the Hart, most valuable player to the, yeah, Hart. I was getting mixed up for the Hart and the Art Ross for some reason. The Lady Bean going to Patrick Kane, Kako, Bishop. Bishop got the Conn Smythe. That's because he was in the finals, obviously. But Vezina, David Ayres, there it is. We seen it. Picking up the Vezina at 42 years young. The Jennings as well. You know what we did not check out real quick is his age. We had him at his proper age, right? 42. I didn't have the birth date in there, but we had the proper age. Oh, we can't look now. I wanted to see what his overall went down to. Maybe we can check in his stats here. That might have had an impact on how he played this season, being that he was older and his progression kind of killed him there. So we'll take a look and see if we can. Oh, he's already retired. So it's not a goalie. That's why. Rookie skaters. There he is right here. 99 still. All right. So he stayed at 99 all season. The playoffs, 918 save, 2.44 goals against average. Wasn't quite enough. 3 wins for the team. He tried. Just did not quite get it done for these Canes. But there it is. David Ayres, Carolina Hurricane, great. As for this video, guys, if you enjoyed it, a big thumbs up and subscribe is appreciated and required. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.